Has it passed to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Williams after the Bulls pick up 2. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
Dosunmu, the pass to White. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
And it means they will go deep into their bench again. It worked in the last matchup. Might as well spread more minutes around.
White against Levine. Nice move. And it's White missing.
He is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Outside, Levine. Trains the three-pointer. Levine's got 5 now.
Great preparation by Levine. Getting to his spot and set to let it fly.
Down low. Here's Giddey. Good on the shot.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Mavericks with some changes. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Klay Thompson comes in for Williams. And it's Max Christie in for Zach LaVine. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. The great skill development program showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
And we've seen P.J. Washington take his defensive game, Tim, to another level in Dallas.
Yeah, Kevin, a chance to play a winning brand of basketball in his hometown, and maybe giving him a little extra motivation to go with that 7'2" wingspan.
And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
Goes up off the inbound, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Pass to Christie. Over Giddey. Dallas moving it around. Clock at 6. Thompson for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Collins setting the big for Giddey. Driving to the basket. And there's Collins on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Flag. White covering. Thompson outside. The 3. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got a couple of threes now in the first for Dallas.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So for the Bulls, Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Buzelis. And it's Okoro in for Dosunmu. Now, here's Collins. He's got 9. Pass to White. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Christie against Giddey. Here he goes. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And
Credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And it's White missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Flag with it. White covering. Lively a screen on White. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Well, games so often come down to free throws, and when that's the case, these are the players you want at the line. The best free throw shooting two guards in the NBA. Zach LaVine on top. Fourth, Kobe White.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact, because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's going to be a three-point play the hard way.
Well, these guys are some of the best at converting at the free throw line. And in my opinion, all guards should be able to shoot free throws this well.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Johnson's shot is off. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Herter. And the Bulls with another miss. The Mavericks shooting an impressive 60% early. Fires from the corner. Keeps it alive. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
The Mavericks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the Mavericks making a change here. Nemhard's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Now here's Jones. 9 points, last game out. And finished off by Williams.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Nemhard with it. Lively a screen on Jones. Nemhard the pass to Lively. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
From deep, Herter traps in the tray. It's taken away by Smith. That shot is off. And so it's down. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Kevin Herter. Isaac Okoro out there with Sharch. Then it's Jones. And it's Smith in at the 5.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
And Jones with the stuff.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Here's Gafford. Rebound by Smith.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Herter on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. Herter's got 6.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Thompson a screen on Herter. Here's flag. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Bulls with the lead. Jones kicks to Okoro. And the Bulls another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Mavericks with some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Williams in for Klay Thompson. Chicago also making some changes. Booz Ellis is checked in for Saric. Dosunmu comes in for Okoro. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Levine for 3. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Levine's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Giddey against Levine. Giddey no good.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Here's Levine. Rebound by Smith. Well, Chicago's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Giddey against Levine. Driving inside. And Levine throws it down.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. Levine. Yes, sir.
Screen by Smith. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And sends Josh Giddey to the free throw line. It's on Zach Levine. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Williams. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Jones. Good on the triple. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's Flag. His last outing with 20 points. To the inside. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Selfless play from Flag. If your shot isn't there off the action, you have to give it up.
Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Lively sets a screen for Williams. Plays it up off the glass. Williams has got his 2nd bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Christian Brown's checked in for Dallas. And Chicago also making a switch. Collins is checked in. The Bulls leading by 3. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, thanks a lot. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Guys, back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Outside, Jones. Back to Giddey. The shot. Jones, no luck. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Lively with the screen. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
GA, you hear about 3-level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
Chicago has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Giddey, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Levine against White. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
Collins, a screen on Williams. Outside Collins. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 6th assist on the night. And here is Williams. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. From deep Washington. Good on the three-point shot. Washington's got 5 points so far.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Thompson comes in for Washington. Johnson, he's checked in for Levine. Christie subbed in for Williams. Now Christie. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Here's White, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or great without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
And the second free throw, good.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Here's Johnson, and that one drops for him. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Dallas. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
Very few positives to take away from that game. I know it's one they're going to want to put behind them.
To the wing right side. It's stolen by White.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
Giddey against Christie. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Giddey. Pass to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Dozuma with the bounce pass. Fires from the line. Giddey, no good. Dallas has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Christie with the screen on Giddey. There's the try. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Thompson. And White kicks to Giddey. Collins setting the pick for Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Collins.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Pass to Johnson. There's the 3. Here's Gafford. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Gafford's got his second bucket of the night. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half. No, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Flag is checked in for Christian Brown. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
The Mavericks leading. 17 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Gafford. Now Christie. Giddey defending. Christie with it. Thompson way outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Mavericks lead by 1. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete at...
I hope we get to see all of these guys expand the field if you have to.
Yeah, just get a center or a power forward in there. The game has evolved. Us big guys need representation.
Taking a look now at that first half. How about the strong play of Zach LaVine?
I like that he's not settling.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Dallas has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Daniel Gafford is out there with flag. Then it's Williams. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Flag. And he drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Flag's got his third basket of the night right there.
Hard to keep up with an athletic rookie like Flag. He's ready to outrun everybody.
Pass to Collins. Collins setting the pick for Giddey. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
LaVine against White. He's open, decides to fire. LaVine's shot is off.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Daniel Gafford.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The free throw drops for Buzelis. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. Here's White. Cans it from downtown. White's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Lively with the screen. Bean passes to Gafford. Fader on the way, and it's LaVine that time on the assist from Gafford. 14 points for Zach LaVine. Collins a screen on Williams. Here's Giddey. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Williams. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Giddey goes in. Buchelis, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Lively a screen on Giddey. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Chicago's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Dosunmu's shot is off.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Lively with the screen. Flag. It's good. This game is all even. Flag's got 8.
And that 7-foot wingspan of Flag helps him when he's in close.
We know about the length and the athleticism, Tim, of Lively. But what do you like about his skill and maybe the way he sees the game?
Yeah, this league has seen a lot of guys with that type of length and athletic ability, but what sets him apart, he's got great instincts for where to get open, instincts how to rebound, where the ball is coming off, and then also, I just think his conditioning level is very high.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Dallas. He was all alone on that one. Levine's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
A guy more than capable of creating his own offense. Sometimes you just give him the ball and get out of his way. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Williams, a screen on White. Here's Levine. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. Pass to Washington. Here's White. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. White with it. Williams picks him up to the middle. Now here's Giddey. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Flag. Here's Collins. And the rejection by Lively. Williams against Giddey. Outside, Levine for the lead. Rebound by the Bulls. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Giddey. Here's Dosunmu. Out to White. Fires for 3. And the Bulls with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Here's Lively. He's guarded by Collins. The deep 3 from Levine. From beyond the arc and then some. Levine's got 20 points.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
And Giddey gets it to go. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Kevin?
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Christian Brown's checked in for the Mavericks. Max Christie comes in for Williams. And a change for the Bulls. Jones checked in for Josh Giddey. White inside, covered by Brown. White, good.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Lively a screen on Jones. Here's Christie going inside.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Christie. Back to Thompson. The tray. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside, Jones. Now, Buzelis. Outside, White. Pass to Buzelis. Another three for Chicago.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
So let's head to the sideline. We've got some news on Cooper Flag. All right, Allie, you've got the information. What's the prognosis?
Hey guys, the athletic trainer of the Mavericks was able to update me on the situation. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's one of those cases where when your team really needs you, this is the kind of injury that sometimes takes a back seat. He's going to give it a go.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Well, that's an injury no player wants to deal with, but as we know, so many guys have dealt with it at some point.
Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. Outside Collins. Pass to Jones. Shoots it up. Second shot opportunity, and it's Collins getting it to go. Collins has got 22 points.
Yeah, and not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Collins. From deep, Washington gets it to go from beyond the arc. Washington's got 8.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Okoro shot is off. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Thompson in the corner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. A 2-point game. And it's White missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
44 seconds left to play in the third.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to White. Smith sets the pick for White. Takes a 3. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Christie against Jones. Now Christie. Brown with the screen on Jones. For the lead. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. Jones is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Jalen Smith. Then it's Okoro. And it's Phillips in at the 4 slot. Outside, Levine to take the lead. Buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Mavs. Outside, Jones. And the rejection by Gafford. Pass to Lively. Now, flag, defended by Jones. Thompson outside, from the arc. And Jones pulls it down.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And there's the drive. Count it.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Lively a screen on Giddey. And Flag throws it down.
Possessing great handles at that size. Flag is very adept at breaking down the defense in that pick and roll.
Giddey the pass to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Levine a screen on Giddey. He takes it in. And that one's good. Flag.
He is coming alive here in the second half. That's a nice shot there, and now he is rolling.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Dallas making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Zach Collins checked in for the Bulls. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Levine. Pops in the layup for two. Now it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Levine against Giddey. Kicks it out to Collins. Smith dishes to Okoro. 5 on the clock. Jones for 3. And it's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Levine feeling it out a bit. Oh, Lively in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And again, Chicago, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Levine against Collins. Rebound by the Bulls. And here is Giddey. That one falls.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Here's Flag. From outside, off the mark. Bulls trail by 5. Giddey with it. The shot misses. Nice D from Levine. Drives to the hoop. And Levine with the slam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Jones, the pass to Smith, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time
the previous play is under review.
To the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Williams. Releases. And it's White with the rebound. Bulls trail by 6. The shape. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And the Bulls making a change here. Collins is checked in. Levine for 3. They get it again. Gafford from deep three-point land. Outside Williams. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Dosunmu. The three-pointer is right on target. Dosunmu's got 12 points in just the second half. Now flagged. To the paint. And finished off by Lively.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
White against Levine. Stolen by Lively. Flag with it. Pass to Lively. Stolen by Collins. And here's White. Back to Collins. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Derek Lively.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness. Well, he just wanted the ball more than anybody else. That's a great rebound.
I see him. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey to take the lead. Hits it from three-point range. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
In the corner, it's Levine. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when you're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. White. Here's Buzelis. Covered by Gafford. Kobe White. 3. Good.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
White against Levine.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
Free throw good, Levine. On the Mavericks with some changes. Washington comes in for Daniel Gafford. It's Thompson in for Williams. And so Levine nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Up top, Giddey. Guarded by Levine. Six on the shot clock. Here's Giddey. Puts up the three. Rebounded by Lively. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Levine against Giddey. Thompson fires, and the call will be against Derek Lively. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Well, Thompson is a great option when you need a big bucket. That is great execution right there.
Chicago trailing. Giddey surveying the D. White. He drills the three.
Oh, you can tell White wanted that one, and he delivers.
1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Levine. Oh, what a finish.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Levine against Giddey. And stolen by White. Now Giddey. Drained from outside.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
It's good.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Collins. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And make no mistake, Giddey is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
Levine. Oh, one dunk after another.
Woo! Big basket there. We've seen Levine blossom into a star in this league, a guy teams count on in big moments.
White outside. Off target from outside. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Now here's Levine. Thompson. The three is off. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present our player of the game.